Silly rabbit.
Oh,
Tricks are for kids.
the oncoming storm. Hello. Thank you for the follow. We've just started, so you haven't missed anything yet. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Oh no,
Silly
I
rabbit.
think there's a bot. How do I get rid
Tricks
of
are
it? um, you should be able to swear in this stream. In the last stream, for some reason, it was censoring people's like. It wasn't even censoring like swear words. It censored like boobs and naked, because apparently I'd put on like the hardcore like disciplinarian nun mod. So yeah, that was amusing. Anyway, let's just dive into the game because I'm gonna. Otherwise, I'll talk all your ears off. Boobs, naked boobs, naked boobies. Can I type dick? Well, you just did, so yeah, I think you can. Oh, look, sounds perfect. Oh, great. I hope everyone's doing okay, by the way. Hope you're having a good afternoon if you're in the UK or wherever you are in the world. Oh, here's the crocodile again. We chat more often. Oh, great, I can't even get out here, can I? So let's go back to the start. I'm back to the fucking start and try again. Never done all secrets. Oh, I mean, I didn't do all the. I hadn't done them all in. Oh, oh God. Oh, here he is. Pierre, you are going to die in this stream, and we are all going to watch and laugh over your dead body. Go on, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off. Yeah. Honestly, such a pain in the neck. Pierre, you bitch. Yeah. It's so nice to see all these people that I've like been interacting with on Twitch for ages, and they're all coming to watch me. It's very humbling, so thank you. He's dead. Pierre's coming for you again. Yeah, Pierre just won't bugger off, really. Absolute pain in the neck. I was saying though last stream as well, I think it does make sense why in this game he's so trigger happy. Because in the last game, last time he was seen, I suppose it was Chronicles technically, and then that's when Lara let him fall to his death. So he's probably like, right, I'm not letting you get the drop on me this time, lady. Oh, I think this might be a secret if I remember correctly. Is it a secret? Yeah. So it should help me get to a different area in this bit. So let's try and be skilled and jump over there without grabbing the thing. Probably will break my neck though. But I'm going to try it. Just try it for street cred. There we go. Oh. Right. Yeah, so this is where I was before. Wow, see, this is what happens when I read the chat and move Lara. You should never do that. But it also might be... Oh, bugger. I can't believe I just did that. Just to reload. Oh no, I'm back here, aren't I? Damn. I mean, think about it, like, I'm going to sound like such an old man, but like, nowadays in Tomb Raider we have like the checkpoint system and the, what is it called? I want to say Lara Vision, but that's not what it's called, is it? Like when you can, you can sense your surroundings, it tells you where to go and, you know, your objectives and such. And in this game just basically is like, oh look, here's an ancient tomb, here you go. Good luck. But that's also, I think, why it's rewarding, because when you figure out what you're doing, it's like, oh wow, I can actually do this. You know, it gives you a little confidence boost, which is really cool, isn't it? She'll probably go,
No.
there we go, she told me. But no. Probably dozens of things that I haven't even thought about yet, but... Oops. Right, what key was that? Okay, good. So we've got 2 silver keys, and we've got... What the actual frig? Go away! How the hell did that Joker get in here? Oh, absolute bastard, honestly. I always found that weird how she did that noise underwater, like, it should be all like... She should have a mouthful of water. So I feel like if you've done it on your Twitch, it it should, you should break your body, Wow, I can't believe I just did that. Right. Oh god, when did I last save? See, kids, this is why you save frequently. I can't believe I just did that. What an absolute idiot. Right. I hope you enjoy backtracking, because we're going to do a bunch of it right now, kids. Woo! Honestly, this has not been my evening, has it? Well, I hope you're being patient with me, because, yeah, I'm very sorry. I promise I'll be better. Okay, finally, we are on the right track. And then here's going to come out Mr. Oh, yeah, bye, Pierre. See you later. Okay, we're finally making some damn progress. Yeah, the chatbot is like... Oh. All secrets, hell yeah. 44 minutes. Wow. I wonder if that's the slowest anyone's ever taken to complete that level. Yeah, you can't tier 1, yeah, PS5. Yeah, it's a shame, unless, fingers crossed, guys, that they'll port them to PS Plus. But will they? That's the bigger question. Ooh. Oh dear, arrows. Which, if you then had the older games on it, you could stream from there. Look, what a surprise. Yeah, why don't you go forward a bit into the spikes? No. Alright, we get it. You killed her. You don't have to rub it in. Yeah, I'm sure you have to step on pressure pads or something, but I can't remember. Oh, did you hear that? Okay, a door somewhere. Hopefully it's not timed. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. See, I know some stuff. Occasionally. Rarely. We're single-handed keeping this game alive, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you just don't understand why the company won't remaster them. I mean, how many games nowadays are getting that remaster treatment or remade or, HD upgrades? Pretty much all of them. And like gamers now, especially with streamers and YouTubers, people love playing old games. They love doing old playthroughs, and all the different challenge runs and whatever else. Oh, go away. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he convenient doesn't get spiked, does he? Absolute prick. Oh well, his hours are numbered though, aren't they? See, he heard me shit talking, now he's trying to kill me. Oh no. But I think, the fact that so many fans now are streaming and they stream the old games, just as much as the new games, I think that is all the proof you need. I think honestly a lot of the direction they took with the newer games, like with Lara and making her sort of more of a serious character, it stems more from the negative feedback of the older games, not so much what the fans actually want. Because when you look at, there's so many articles now, like modern articles, where people are like, oh, Lara Croft was originally this, sex symbol and she was just boobs and all this stuff, and that's just absolute crap. And you can always tell when these people haven't done their research, and it's really frustrating. Because, if you actually play these games, she's not like, she's not some femme fatale, is she? But yeah, she's got her shorts on, I suppose, but it's like, compared to some characters at the time, she's pretty damn conservative, isn't she? But also just the experience, this is and it's a taboo nowadays, but she is a strong, confident, independent woman. She's doing all this stuff off her own back. She's not doing it because some man told her to, or because her dad told her to. But, you know, what do we know? We're just the fans who've loved this series for, 20-something years. I mean, I do like the reboot games. I do like I really love the LAU trilogy. You know, they're really fun to me. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine too. Like, we're all gonna have our different favourites. But it does almost seem sometimes that Crystal are afraid of. Oh, wow. They're afraid of letting Lara get impaled. Independent women are apparently just sex symbols. Yeah, that is another thing, isn't it? The fact that they say that, OG Lara was this sex symbol or whatever, because especially mainly because of her proportions, right? But and I mean, I get it. Like, she does have a more idealized body, and especially the way they promoted her back in the day, it was, sadly, she was kind of a pin-up girl in a lot of the promotional work. But in game, she absolutely wasn't. You know, the way she engages with other characters, for example, she absolutely, she's always in the position of power. But also, it's like you can't look. I'm not a woman, but you can't tell a woman or anyone that they, you have to dress like this to be progressive, or you have to dress like that to be progressive. That's just as bad as, objectifying her. And it doesn't make sense to me how these companies or how anyone can be like, oh, this is how you do it. This is the right way. It's like, maybe let the person decide, you know, maybe stop telling people how they should be and let them get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, reboot games are good games. They're not Tomb Raider. Yeah, well, there are parts of them that I genuinely feel are quite Tomb Raidery, but I think the biggest thing for me is definitely Lara's personality. I would say though that in the reboot, the what is it, 2013 game. I'm just going to save it because I think there might be something in the water, but I don't know. Yeah, in sorry, what was I saying? In the 2013 game, I think her development was quite good because she obviously, as a younger Lara, more inexperienced Lara, she's gonna fall down, she's gonna make mistakes, and killing someone for the first time, I think it makes more sense for her to be a bit more freaked out in that game than perhaps in the sequels. Like, she's not gonna, she's not gonna have her first kill and be like, "Happy retirement," is she? That would be too weird. But I do think they kind of, what? Is that a secret? Sorry, yeah, I think, uh, like in that game, it felt her character progression felt, I think, quite justified, as opposed to in Rise and Shadow, where she does seem to have regressed a little bit. I don't feel like she should be fine with killing, but I don't think the old Lara was fine with killing, and that's the kind of this misconception, isn't it? That she's this like cold-blooded murderer, which is just not true. Lara's more of a feminist than she is now. We've taken a huge leap backwards. Yeah, I think the fact that she was doing these adventures for herself, she wasn't answering to anyone, and especially, she wasn't sexualized in game. Yes, she was in the promotional imagery, but then look at so many other games. I'm a huge Tekken fan, and Tekken 2, the disc is literally like Nina, Michelle, and June in bikinis. I mean, that was the era. I'm not saying it's fine, but it's like a product of its time, isn't it? The fact that they thought games were, a boys thing, and so like, oh, boys will play our games if there's a big booby lady on it, you know. But I mean, the fact that there's literally hundreds of millions of thousands of Tomb Raider fans that are women. Some of the biggest people in the fan base are women, aren't they? So surely, if she was just this big boobed lady, then how would that have happened? Yeah, but no, we don't get that at all. That was close, wasn't it? It's why Ripley in Alien is such a great female character, because she was just badass and she so happened to be female. Yeah, that's like Lara, isn't it? Like, Lara could have been a man. And also, like, for example, like recently I watched one of my favourite movies is I don't know if anyone's seen it, it's Underworld. where with Kate Beckinsale, and she was saying like in that film the main character could have been played by a man. I mean, would a man be wearing a well? Actually, now that I say that, a man wearing a latex spandex catsuit. You mean look at Batman? I mean, how is that any different? I suppose. But also, what I like about the Underworld films is that actually she is the action star, whereas the male characters, they're the ones who need help a lot. They're the ones who need rescuing a lot. I think she even saves herself several times. But anyway, yeah, so I started talking about movies. The male journeys controlled the media then, and still do now. So no surprise when something question their opinion, they feel threatened and double down. Yeah. Yeah, I personally don't have a problem with a female character being sexy. I think being sexy is a character trait more so than looking sexy. Do you know what I mean? But more often than not, it kind of falls into that territory where, oh, we've got a female character, let's promote her via her, female appeal, because that will get all the horny teenagers to buy our games. And again, like if that is all Lara was, how does she have legions of female fans, legions of queer fans? She literally is the gay icon. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with men liking fan service or anyone liking fan service. That's what it's there for. But Lara obviously was way more than fan service. I don't even think I'd call it fan service, to be honest. But now in the new one, she's got to have her parental motivation, which again I don't mind necessarily. I didn't mind it in Legend. I mean, I absolutely love Legend, but I think by the reboot, it had been done to death. We had that plotline in the film. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we had the plotline in the film, didn't we? We had it in the LAU trilogy and the reboot trilogy. We've had it in the new film. It's like, okay, we get it. Her dad did this, her dad did that. I think sadly that is a kind of it's a trope, isn't it, of female characters in media. I'm gonna do it. Wow. Well, this is the thing. Like, I don't think she's unreasonably savage. Like, you got to think, like, when she's killing people in these games, they are trying to kill her. Like, Bartoli's men are literally trying to bash her head in with a wrench. Like, she's not just going to be like, oh, I can't kill you because, I'm a good girl. Really, in those situations, it's kill or be killed, and she's sugar crocodile, and she's defending herself, and I don't think that's evil. I don't think it's a problem. I think there are ways to, limit the body count, which the reboots didn't seem to get hold of. They were just like, let's just have thousands of human enemies. I don't mind some human enemies, but sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, okay, we get it. Like, you've killed, and you've killed again, and you've killed again. Like, you don't need an existential crisis every time. I get that they wanted to give her emotions, and I think, again, like I say, I think the first reboot game did that well, and from then on she should have been a bit less sensitive when it came to killing, because it's like, well, these people are trying to kill you, they've killed loads of people, they're not nice people, you're not a villain for dealing with them, and if they're trying to kill you, you absolutely have the right to defend yourself.
A little late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
Oh, did Pierre die? I think he did. Too bad. R.I.P. Pierre. We will not miss you and your annoying pestilence. I'll have to check that out later. The screen is upside down? Really? You have to... Oh, it was me. You're upside down again. Why does the Lord hate me?